Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today is our topic about drugs acting on gastrointestinal system for BS paramedics third semester. Uh, there are many types of drugs which act on the gastrointestinal system for many diseases. Uh, the normal function of the gastrointestinal tract is to digest and absorb nutrients and to excrete waste products through feces. So, if there is any disturbance in the gastrointestinal tract, it creates many symptoms, and which may be loss of the appetite, vomiting, nausea, heartburn, abdominal pain, indigestion, dyspepsia, flatulence, constipation, and diarrhea. Now, the hyperacidity uh, is a condition of the increased secretion of the gastric hydrochloric acid due to many reasons such as Helicobacter pylori infection, stress ulcer, and overuse of the drugs are mostly the NSAIDs. The hyperacidity causes the perforation and ulcer in the stomach and more activation of the gastric pepsin as a whole. This causes decrease in the pH of the stomach. To increase the pH from 1 to 2 towards the 3 to 4, some classes of drugs such as antacid, H2 receptor blockers, and PPI are used. Now, what is antacid? Antacid are the drugs which neutralize the gastric hydrochloric acid. If taken orally, they may be non-systemic or systemic. So the non-systemic drugs, they don't produce systemic effects, and the systemic produce systemic effect. There should be a correction. The non-systemic drugs don't produce the systemic effects, and the systemic antacid produce systemic effect. Now, what are non-systemic antacids? Non-systemic antacids may be magnesium trisilicate, aluminum hydroxide, and calcium carbonate, etc. So, first of all, magnesium trisilicate. The pharmacological action is by neutralizing the gastric HCl to produce magnesium chloride, trisilicate, and water. Uh, Uses are indications. It is used for peptic ulcer pain, hyperacidity, and dyspepsia. Adverse effect: it may cause diarrhea, reduce the absorption of oral iron, and iron containing drugs should not be given to the patient of appendicitis because it can rupture enlarged appendices. Or what are the preparation and doses? It is available both as tablet mixture and powder. Systemic antacid. Systemic antacid, there are many systemic antacid, but the most important is sodium bicarbonate. It acts rapidly to neutralize the hydrochloric acid and to produce sodium chloride, water, and carbon dioxide inside the stomach. The excess sodium bicarbonate ion is rapidly absorbed by GIT, and frequent ingestion of the sodium bicarbonate may produce metabolic alkalosis. This means the pH of the blood goes towards the alkaline state. Therapeutic uses: it is a household remedy to provide relief from the heartburn. It is used for ulcer pain and dyspepsia. It is used to alkalinize the urine to promote excretion of the acidic substances, and it can be used to prevent the precipitation of uric acid crystals in the urinary passages. Adverse effect: the prolonged and excessive use of the sodium bicarbonate can cause metabolic alkalosis. It can cause rebound phenomena of the gastric hydrochloric acid release to produce carbon dioxide, and the carbon dioxide release causes distension of the stomach, and it can cause milk alkali syndrome if it is given with calcium containing crystals and milk or calcium containing supplements. Contraindication: avoid the prolonged use of this, and the patient on restricted sodium diet such as hypertensive patient. So that's end for today.